Amandla, Viva ANC, Viva, Viva ANC, Viva, Viva SACP, Viva, Viva SACP, Viva, Viva KwaZulu, Viva, Viva KwaZulu, Viva, Viva the needs of the movement, Viva, Alibongwe, Igama lamankosikazi. Forward to people's education, for people's power, forward. Thank you very much, Comrade Program Director. Let me start by greeting you. Thank you very much, Comrade Nomarashia, for telling them that I graduated from the University of SADTU and also that one of KwaZulu-Natal, University of KwaZulu-Natal. Thank you very much, Comrade Nomarashia, for telling the comrades that I belong here. Slano, Mtombeni, the leadership of SADTU in different positions. Allow me to greet Comrade HOD, Comrade Ungobo, and the comrades who came here with him. And as the who came here with him. I'm saying that because I'm at home. I'm the only one who's allowed to say Viva ANC, Viva. Viva ANC, Viva. Yes. They only said Viva SADTU, Viva, and they were supposed to do it like that. But I mean, I'm not permission because I'm not neutral. I'm a politician, so we are not neutral at all. While they appreciate the fact that they belong to SADTU, but somewhere, somehow, they should be contained because they are invited here as leaders of the department, unlike myself. Now I'm home. Allow me, comrades, to congratulate the African National Congress for you to be here. Why am I congratulating the ANC? It's because the ANC made it possible for you, comrades, to be in these positions. Congratulations, comrades, to you. As SADTU, we rely on you to ensure that the schools are a safe environment for our learners to learn. Comrades, why am I congratulating you? It's because of the responsibility that you have from now moving forward, of ensuring that a black child prospers like you. Ngiyafuna sihlalo ukusho ukuthi ubukeka kubuhle njengamanje ukuthi ama-comrade apromotiwe. Kodwa okubaluleke kakhulu ukuthi impilo zabantwana zishintshe. Okubaluleke kakhulu, comrades, ukuthi iy'ngane zabantu abamnyama ney'ngane zama-Africans zikuthole lokhu enikutholile nina namhlanje. Ngakho-ke kumele lapha phambi kwenu ngiyalibongela kakhulu. Ngihambile le ndlela, ngabuza ubumnandi bokuba imemba yeSADTU. Ngabuza ubumnandi, we had imoto eyayithi every post is a SADTU post. Kodwa engikuthanda kakhulu ukuthi ekuhambeni kwami, I've noticed that schools with SADTU principals are getting more than 90%. The only thing that you can do to thank SADTU for you being here is to make sure of that you do your best wherever you are. You make us proud as the African National Congress. Those who have a privilege of attending our sessions in Parliament, in legislatures, they will tell you what is said about SADTU, and the ANC will stand for you. So comrades, you go back there and make sure that you do your work as expected. Siyawazi amaphuthethu. Siyawazi amaphuthethu. Kodwa futhi siyazi ukuthi without SADTU we are nothing. Angizokhuluma kakhulu ngoba I'll be emotional mangantshela ukuthi sivelaphi nalo SADTU. USADTU kuphela okwazi ukuhlanganisa abantu kanje and empower them. It's only SADTU. I'm not saying this because I'm in the SADTU platform, no. I'm saying it because I know that SADTU empowers his or her educators, and we appreciate that. Unfortunately, I'm here as the employer today. Amanda! Thank you very much, comrades. Allow me to greet uSihlalo, umfowethu uDuma. Sibuya kwinkongolo, comrade Duma. Sibuya kwi-conference as the ANC. Ngithi angisho nje ku-comrade uDuma ukuthi sibuya kwi-conference. Ngibingelele kunobhala, comrade Doli. Ngokukhulu ukuhlonipha ngibingelele ama-comrades wonke ahlezi emva kwami. Ngiyasaba ukwabiza ngoba khona ngizosuke ngikhohle ukuthi kodwa ucomrade bani. Bese hey ucomrade bani senokusho. Aya ka-ANC. Comrades, allow me to greet the comrades who have come here to empower SADTU members. As a SADTU member, I appreciate that. Oh, what I'm saying now, SADTU member. Comrades, allow me to greet you all and congratulate you, because my understanding is you are here because you have been given a certain responsibility of leading in our schools. Ningakhohlwa amaqabane ukuthi lezi ngane nilida laphaya ingane zethu, ingane zabantu abamnyama abanganalutho. Okulindelekile in some of the families ukuthi one day la ekhaya kuyoba khona imoto, la ekhaya kuyoba khona itafula, la ekhaya kuyoba khona isitulo uma lo mntwana eqeda. Ngesikhathi nikwenza konke, please comrades, remember that obani labeni bafundisayo and sibhekeni njengesizwe. Comrades, let me greet the departmental officials who are here with me today. Of course, led by HOD. Ngiyabahlonipha kakhulu because they are a product of this union. Mhlawumbe abazi indlela engibahlonipha ngayo, kodwa ngiyafisa ukusho ukuthi the mere fact ukuthi they went to the school, that makes them even more qualified to be serving with me. Comrade Chair, greetings to the leadership and the membership of SADTU. This is a historic event which takes place during the Women's Month, August. Malibongwe. Igama labankosikazi. This month commemorates the 1956 march of approximately 20,000 brave women who staged a powerful march to the Union buildings in Pretoria, with the petition containing more than 100 signatures against the country's past laws that required South Africa to be defined as black under the Population Registration Act, to carry an internal passport known as a pass that served to maintain population segregation, control urbanization, and manage migrant labor during the apartheid era. The 1956 protest was supported by mothers, daughters, sisters, and friends who decided enough was enough and came together to initiate change. Some of the protesters were female teachers. Indeed, the likes of Helen Joseph, Lucy Mandwa, Gertrude Shaw, and many others. Teachers have always played a significant role in society. They are tasked with molding the brains of future leaders. Teachers have been an integral part of societal struggles in South Africa, and beacon of hope for working struggles and victories. Interestingly, Comrade Dodi, amongst other things, SADTU has also been in the forefront of fighting for the well-being and total emancipation of women in the education sector. As a former teacher myself, I'm grateful for the vast contribution SADTU is making towards improving the standard of living of teachers and principals. We are grateful for your work, comrades, and we are proud of you, comrades. We can today declare that SADTU is an education stakeholder of a special type. I say this because this progressive initiative has been planned, organized, and paid for by SADTU. Comrades, you will agree with me that you are here to be empowered. And you SADTU made it a point that you are here to be groomed, so that when you go back, you understand your story. Sisho njalo nithi, sithi umuntu akasazi istory sakhe. For that, as the department, we thank SADTU. For that, we thank SADTU. Comrades, as a former teacher myself, I am grateful for the vast contribution SADTU is making towards improving the standard of living for teachers and principals. We are grateful for your work and we are proud of you, comrades. We can today declare that SADTU is an educational stakeholder of a special type. I say this, comrades, because, educators, because SADTU is progressive and this initiative is organized and paid for by SADTU. Siyazi thina ukuthi abantu abalana abezile ukuzothola abazothola ukuze kube yibona abazobenefita. Kodwa nizophuma niye ngaphandle niyoqinisekisa ukuthi imfundo noma impilo yomuntu omnyama iyashintsha. It can only be a progressive union engenza lokho. As a former teacher myself, I'm grateful for the vast contribution SADTU is making towards improving the standards of living of teachers and principals. We are grateful for your work and we are proud of you, comrades. We can today declare that SADTU is an education stakeholder of a special type. I say this because this progressive initiative is planned, organized by SADTU, and educators by the end of this workshop will be empowered. Nginamanga yini? Anginawo comrades amanga. Your support has broadened the space for us to face the clouds elsewhere that had threatened to reverse our forward march towards quality education for all. Here are some of the contributions by our department towards empowering education. Comrades, we have an academic improvement plan. This program is aimed at helping the system to plan improvement strategies throughout target-based curriculum delivery. It is for this reason that for 2022, we have also deemed it fit to continue having an updated plan that will ensure quality curriculum coverage as teachers dispense pertinent policy-based teaching. It will also help us in improving the quality of education input and effectiveness of schools through well-functioning management systems. Through this plan, I'm used of saying comrades. Am I allowed to say that? Thank you. Through this plan, comrades will be aligning teaching methodology and subject content to achieve the best education standards, while also focusing on the support for the progressed and struggling learners so that they accomplish the same as other learners. It is through this plan that we are going to be able to raise the learners' proficiency of reading so that they are able to share their passion for high interest titles, favorite authors, and the joy of living a bookish life. It is also important, comrades, to underscore the fact that this plan will also help us to support early childhood development, which has now been migrated to our department effectively from the 1st of April this year. Our plan boasts 14 focus areas that are all critical in ensuring that we are able to take the education of our children in KwaZulu-Natal to another level. Ngiyafuna-ke maqabane ukusho ukuthi it's very much strange ukuthi ngelinye ilanga you were an active SADTU leader, which is the part we did not talk about here, Comrade Doli. Ubuye usungale. Ngiyazi ukuthi sekubiza ngomqashi. Kodwa ngiyafuna ukuthi nethi ngumqashi kodwa progressive. Ngoba I'm telling you, nguyena kodwa yilo progressive. Iyangishopha lento. Comrades, this program, this program, comrades, is aimed at helping the systems to plan improvement strategies throughout target-based curriculum delivery is a way to go. It is for this reason that for 2022, this thing is disturbing me, my comrades. Comrades, in 1956, I'm now going back. In 1956, protest was supported by mothers, daughters, sisters, friends who decided enough was enough and came together to initiate change. Some of the protests were female teachers. Indeed, the likes of Helen Joseph, like Lucy Mantwa, Gertrude Shope, and many others. Teachers have always played a significant role in the society. They are tasked with molding the brains of future leaders. Teachers have been an integral part of societal struggles in South Africa and a beacon of hope for working struggles and victories. Interestingly, comrades, amongst other things, the SADTU has also been in the forefront of fighting for the well-being and the total emancipation of women in the education sector. As a former teacher myself, comrades, I'm grateful for the vast contribution that SADTU is making towards improving the standards of living of teachers and principals. We are grateful for your work and we are proud of you, comrades. We can today declare that SADTU is an education stakeholder of a special type. I say this because progressive initiatives have been planned and organized by SADTU. Comrades, you are here as part of assisting us. You are here as part of contributing towards the enrichment of education in our province. Ngakho ke ngabe ngenza iphutha uma ngingasho ukuthi kuhle okwenziwa uSADTU. Siyabonga sewumnyama. Comrades, as a former teacher myself, I am grateful for the vast contribution SADTU is making towards improving the standard of living of teachers and principals. We are grateful for your work and we are proud of you, comrades. We can today declare that SADTU is an education stakeholder of a special type. I say this because this progressive initiative has been organized and paid for by SADTU, comrades. Your support, comrades, has brought in the space for us to face the clouds elsewhere that had threatened to reverse our forward march towards quality education for all. Allow me to go to some of the contributions that you have made up to thus far. Academic improvement plan. This program, the plans that we have made to ensure that we are where we are today. This program is aimed at helping the systems to plan improvement strategies throughout target-based curriculum delivery, which is a way to go. It is for this reason that for 2022, we have also deemed it fit to continue having update plan that will ensure that curriculum coverages teachers dispense pertinent quality-based teaching. It will also help us in improving the quality of education, input and effectiveness of schools through well-functioning management systems. Comrade Rashia, through this plan, we will be aligning teachers and we will be aligning teaching methodology and subject content to achieve the best education standards, while also focusing on the support for the progressed and struggling learners so that they accomplish the same as other learners. It is through this plan that we are going to be able to raise the learners' proficiency of reading so that they are able to share their passion for high interest titles, favorite authors, and the joy of living the bookish life. It is also important to underscore the fact that this plan will also help us to support early childhood development, which has now been migrated to our department effectively from the 1st of April this year. Our plan boasts 14 focus areas that are all critical in ensuring that we are able to take the education of our children in KwaZulu-Natal into another level. Comrades, we will succeed in defending our gains as education sector to the extent that SADTU and other progressive forces come to the party and beef up practically our efforts to turn around schooling in South Africa. The disruption of schooling by floods in April this year should serve as a good example, yet painful, of those undesirable situations where we must take a stand together in defense of the African child and her future. Comrades, curriculum management. Ngiyakhohlwa ukuthi kufanele ngikhumbule ukuthi umuntu usebuya angabi usathu direct. Curriculum management and leadership program for SMTs is aimed at strengthening the capacity of principals and other SMT members by equipping them with necessary tools and training needed to have professional and supportive conversations with teachers about curriculum coverage based on evidence. The aim is to help identify and resolve problems related to curriculum coverage. The program is delivered through partnership with the Department of KwaZulu-Natal, KZN, DOE, and National Education Collaboration Trust. This program is in KZN is known as Jiga Imfundo. A total number of principals and SMT trained is 6,065. This is still work in induction of SMTs appointed in terms of HR 35 of 2021. A total of 2,088 principals and SMTs have been inducted to date. This program is aimed at enabling newly appointed SMTs to perform their new responsibilities. As I'm about to conclude, comrades, allow me to quote Paulo Freire as a Brazilian teacher, a school and a revolutionary who once said in his writing named Pedagogy of the Oppressed, I quote, "Whoever teaches learns in the act of teaching, and whoever learns teaching in the act of learning," unquote. As a stakeholder, we all have a defining responsibility to play in shaping one another in order to optimize our role in improving the education sector. We also have a responsibility to teach. We also have a responsibility to teach, learn from each other as stakeholders. This therefore means that practical steps ought to be taken to ensure that schools have adequate, qualified educators and principals. Teachers fulfill their responsibility as required, ensuring that learners are taught regularly and assessed at a required level, and district officials account for whatever performance of school under their care. Comrades, I know that you understand that we are operating under a certain limit of budget, but all that we are calling for is to ensure that everybody is doing what is expected of him. And I know that with the support that I will be getting, Comrade Doni, from SADTU, we are going to change the lives of our children. Key among these is the strengthening of education as an agent for development, completing the project of people's education for people's power, making education a societal issue, and eliminating past and current disparities in education. Comrades, it's true that our schools are not in the same level. But it's also true that with the dedicated educators, we are going to achieve what is expected of us. As you defend the teacher, as you take a stand for the teacher, keep up the good work of reminding teachers of their paramount role in the society. At some stage, I was on your side. And one of the things I used to do best was to defend the educators, especially the members of SADTU. Ngiyafuna ukukumbuza namhlanje ukuthi ningakhohlwa ukuthi nami ngosathu. Interestingly, Comrade Slalo, I only signed the forms for accepting the membership of SADTU. I don't remember signing the forms to say that I'm no SADTU, a SADTU member. Angazi, not even once where I remember myself signing myself out of SADTU. I've always been the member of SADTU, and even today I remain the member of SADTU. Which means that I also need to be protected by you, comrades. Comrades, as long as when I meet Comrade Umlani, I say to him, Sawubona Slalo. And when I meet Comrade Udoli, I say, Sawubona Mbali. Ikhona into eyenza ukuthi ngicabanga ukuthi mina I'm normal. Comrades, as you defend teachers, as you take a stand for the teachers, keep up the good work. Please remind the educators of their paramount role in society. Ngiyafuna comrades ukuthi namhlanje sihlangana kahle, and I'm very blessed that this is my first podium. Emndenini kwami nje la ngikhona. Ngamanye amazwi kusho ukuthi it was planned that the first gathering that I will attend will be the SADTU gathering. Let's do what we do best. Teaching a black child. We are not only teaching them, but we are growing them, comrades. You know, when you are planting a seed, you expect to find what you have planted. And yet, so kusho ukuthi abantwana enibafundisayo, comrades, bazoba yilokho enibatshale ukuthi ababeyibona. As you defend educators, I want to repeat this, comrades. As you defend the teacher, as you stand for the teacher, please remind the educators about the paramount work that they are doing and the role that you have, comrades, in the society. As transmitters of democracy values which enshrined in the Constitution, comrades, let's make sure that we uphold that. Not only by saying it, but even in our actions. You know, if you are a SADTU leader or a SADTU member, you die a SADTU member. And you own everything, Comrade Doli, that SADTU is doing. Ngiyazi ukuthi ngelinye ilanga ngizoba ngale. Nami ngibe ngale. As you will be doing that, comrade, remember that you will be doing that to make sure of that an African child is getting the best out of it. You will be doing what is expected of you, and just know that at the end of the day, an African child must benefit. I wish you a very dynamic and robust engagement. We remain deeply affectionate with SADTU, understanding where we come from and how through its unwavering commitment to transformation we have come. You know, I don't want to be emotional, but I know that I'm who I am because of SADTU. And it would be very much unfortunate if SADTU can change and not be what SADTU is now. Comrade Kumlani, ikusasa labantwana bethu silubheke kunina nilidani no-Comrade uDoli ne-collective. Ikusasa lomuntu omnyama silubheke kunina, ikusasa lomntwana silubheke kunina. Ngakho ke angifuni ukuthi ngingasho. Comrades. We remain deeply affectionate with SADTU, understanding where we come from. With it, and where we come from with it, and how through its unwavering commitment to transformation we have come this far. Comrades, we are where we are with education because of SADTU. It would be unfair of us, comrades, to expect that there would be no contradictions between the department and the unions. However, comrades, our leadership acumen as a collective will be tested on the basis of how we manage these contradictions. Yes, Comrade Doli, I'm happy that we are back. One must understand that there's an employer and the employee. But what is more critical, it's a black child. It's a child. Umntwana. It's a child. Umntwana. And uma sivumelane ngokuthi konke sizokwenza ngisho ukuxabana. Waphela me-unionist, I can't change that. I know ukuthi kuyenzeka kube khona la ningavumelani khona. But uma sizokwenza with an intention yokuthi umntwana akaqhubeke kuyosiza kakhulu. Our contradictions, my dear comrades, must be tactical, secondary, non-antagonistic, and developmental. We are going to differ here and there. We are going to differ, comrades, here and there. But as long as we know that what is it that we want to achieve at the end of the day, that one is accepted. As this administration, we wish to commit that our doors shall be forever be open to finding lasting solutions in SADTU leadership. In our collective quest for a people-centered people's-driven education for people's power. We are committing as the department. Ubumbano nokubambisana kwethu yikona okuyokwenza imfundo yesizwe ibe ngcono futhi ibe nohlonzi. Forward to quality learning and quality teaching for all. Forward to quality learning and teaching for all. Forward. Amanda. Viva ANC, viva. Viva ANC, viva.